Welcome to the Hilltop, everybody. This is our International Parents Weekend webinar. And we're going to give an opportunity tonight to introduce ourselves and talk about the international student experience. And we're so grateful and happy to have your sons here from many continents. I don't think we have Antarctica represented, but certainly Asia, Europe, North America with Canada and Mexico, Africa, and Central and South America. On the webinar tonight, I'm Peter Gilbert. I'm the assistant head of school, Bobby Wynn, the head of school, Ronan McChristie, who's an instructor in history and runs our international student program, and Yukon Lo, who is an instructor in Chinese, in Mandarin, and also partners in our international student program. And all of us are advisors for students and involved in the daily lives of your sons. Many of the recordings from Parents Weekend will be available for you later. Look for that in your inbox. I have a few announcements to make before I turn it over to my friends and colleagues. We have a head of school announcement that just came out after an exhaustive process that had 250 candidates from the United States and abroad. And the school, as I'm sure you've seen, has named Will Webb as the next head of school. And we couldn't be more excited about how the process played out, and he'll be joining us next July 1st, 2022. And between now and then, he's going to look for the opportunity to get to know us. And he also is coming from a school that is a very strong and robust international student population. So you can count on our relationship with you all continuing importantly. And in that thread, a very good admissions update for enrollment. You probably heard from your sons that our international student population is very consistent with years past. And we thank you all. You've been good validators and influencers for people from around the world about the value of a Salisbury education. I think the most disappointing thing for me, as it's been a long time since I've been abroad, and it looks like it will be for a while now. At the moment that we're able to travel, without ending up in a quarantine, a mandatory quarantine, we'll look forward to seeing you at your homes again. In that sense too, just a quick update from the development office. As your sons may have told you, and hopefully we'll get to share with you sometime soon, we've renovated the Performing Arts Center. We now have a golf range on campus, a new baseball and soccer field. We are beginning renovations of the chapel within the next calendar year, and we are still looking to improve our theater space, among other aspects of capital giving. And most importantly, thank you for your support for the annual fund. We know that the concept of the annual fund, in terms of giving extra money to support programs for your boys and personnel, including our faculty and staff that put on all these special programs, may be unique for you all, but it is really important to our operating budget. Now I turn the webinar over to head of school, Bobby Wynn.
Thanks, Peter, and hello to everybody. We miss you here on the Hilltop and look forward to the day or days when you all can come visit us. I do want to just chip in a little bit in terms of Peter's announcement about Will Webb, and that we've had a few opportunities to spend time with Will over the last, say, 2 weeks or so. And I honestly couldn't be more excited. And I don't believe there's a better person to lead us out there. So we are looking forward to meeting him in person, like you all are. But please know the school is in incredibly capable hands. I did want to talk a little bit about the fall, just to get us going. It's been really an amazing fall, and if I were to try to sum it up, that there definitely seems to be a sense of gratitude in the air, and I think all of our students are enjoying being back in school in an environment where we're safe. We can get back to full classrooms, normal dorm life, normal cafeteria meals, and it really is just a great feeling here on campus. There's a lot of excitement. Our seniors, as you can imagine, have been very busy working, getting the college applications all tidied up and ready to go. November 1st, as you know or may know, is a big deadline for many of them. And we have been working very hard. We actually took a whole day last week to concentrate on just finishing up applications so that they're ready to go here in November. And our fifth formers, they are getting ready. Actually, we're going to be working with the parents of our fifth formers tomorrow during the parents weekend. And please know that video will be shared with all of you. So you'll have a chance to stay current with the fifth form college programming. I also want to put a little plug in. Rebecca Munster she's formerly at Dartmouth College. She's doing a presentation. She just completed a book called Valedictorians at the Gate. She is a great friend personally and a great friend to Salisbury. Having read the book, I know that you all, there'll be a lot of amazing key takeaways for everybody during her webinar. So if you have the opportunity, please, I would encourage you to tune in. That is on Thursday night at 7:00. Hopefully you all were able to see that. And also wanted to talk a little bit about where we are with the vaccinations, which is really exciting. We are 100% as a community vaccinated. We did have some students come to campus that were either in the process or, just didn't have access. As of October 13th, we are 100% faculty, staff vaccinated. So please know this campus continues to be safe for your sons. And we continue to take that as one of our major priorities. And then just a little bit about convocation. And again, obviously, we do wish you all were here. And please know that it's an honor for me during the convocation to award our students that get book prizes or on honor roll or some of our major athletic awards. And I'm sure many of your sons will be included in that group. But I'm going to turn it over to the Minister of Fun here on campus, Mr. McCrisky, as we get ready to really take care of many of your sons for the next few days. But as always, please feel free to reach out. And again, we look forward to seeing you when you can get back to campus.
Can't believe I did that. Thanks, Bobby. I get the good fortune to work with your sons as one of the two international advisors, along with my colleague Yukon Lowe, who speak after me. And first off, we couldn't be any more thrilled to have the boys back here. It was such a weird year last year without them. It was like we weren't whole. And so last spring, and some of them began to trickle back, and then this fall, we're feeling like we're a complete family again. So thank you for once again trusting us with your family, and we're lucky to have them. We're coming up on Parents Weekend. If you're here, you'll see us, and if not, please know that your sons will be taken care of. It's a full weekend, and as a matter of fact, we stay open throughout all of Parents Weekend, and so your sons will have the choice of either going home with a friend or having, another activity designed by you, or staying on campus. I think it's a flat fee of $100, and they stay for Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday, and we have activities every day. There's a H Mart run to get some of your Asian necessities. There's going to be a hamburger run that I'm in charge of, because that's one of my passions. Real hobby of mine is eating hamburgers. And we have other trips like that that will keep your boys entertained. Again, the dining hall's open, they'll stay in their rooms, and that's how we'll proceed there. We're coming up on, I think these four will agree with me, the most important holiday we have in America, which is Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving is a holiday really focused on family. And so we would love to place your children in the homes of Salisbury families. Many of them have plans already, and that's fine too. And, I've already talked to a number of them, and so I know that those plans are squared away. If they're not, don't worry. Just have your son, or you can reach out to me or you can, and we can figure out an American family that they could go home with and have a very traditional American holiday with eating turkey and just having fun and relaxing. No worries about presents or big visits or anything like that. Just basking in comfort and food. Let's see. The other thing I want to talk about is Yukon and I have had the good fortune to travel abroad frequently, and with our boys frequently. And so, our vision at Salisbury is that we're building an international family, right? That we go to any city around the world and have a friendly face and a meal or a coffee or a room, like that is what we have experienced when we've been abroad, and I can't tell you how grateful we are to bask in that. But it's also what we want to continue to be, because we do have a powerful alumni network that's really maturing. We have young alums who are in real positions of prominence in countries around the world. And so we want to plug your son in that network, in addition to the one we have here at America. So that's what I have for you today. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions, and I'll turn it over to my friend Yukon.
Thank you, Roland. I just want to say thank you for sending your boys to the hilltop. It's so good to see them smile the last couple of weeks. Really enjoy having them on the hilltop. They really enrich our lives and the lives of the whole community. So with that being said, I mean, it's been a couple of weeks already, and a lot of the students have already get a lot of academic feedback in their classes. So there will be a report card being pushed out, will be available online, that you could see their progress and see how they're doing in their classes. There are different types of, all the teachers should have a great idea of how your sons are doing. And the main person to contact, if you have any concerns regarding academics, classes, anything like that, it will be their faculty advisor. So they would be the point person between the parents and the student, and the teachers also. So if you have any concerns, please reach out to the faculty advisors. I know some of you may not be able to join us this weekend, and that's okay. These advisors will be available on Zoom or a phone call or any kind of communication application that you may need. We can contact them directly and schedule an appointment with them. They'll be happy to discuss your son's academic standing and how we can help them, improve on their grades and studies and all that. One interesting story that I had this fall is that in the classroom that I had a student who had never taken Chinese before and was struggling a little bit. So, as a teacher, my job is to help him succeed. And we sat down, he came in for extra help, and we slowly work our way through. And now he has a great, improvement in the class. So stories like that happens all over Salisbury. So the student just needs to take advantage. And, when you talk to the advisor, when you have a chance to talk to the teachers, see how we can help them improve, because they're always, we will go out, do anything we can to help them improve. If they need like extra help sessions, support, anything they need, they just please communicate with us, with the advisor, and then we can see different ways how we can help him improve. Another example is that I have an advisee who's taking 7 courses, and he's struggling because the course load is so heavy this term. So we sat down, brainstorm how we can improve, somehow lighten the load, maybe take a different class or somehow do a better time management. So in a way, I mean, the students feel very overwhelmed, and with the advisor being, the parents away from home, that we hold their hands and we walk them through it. I'm happy to say that his report card looks really good this midterm, and I'm really proud of his progress. So, like, we are here for your sons. And if you have any concerns, if he, the advisor, he or she, is more than happy to help you with any concerns you may have, especially related to academics. We know that the grades are very important for their future college applications. So this is the right time. This is a great time to, see a feedback and see how we can make some adjustments and see them succeed in the future. So we also, if your sons need extra support, we also have a tutoring center that would have extra like tutors to help them develop organization skills, studying skills, things like that, to greatly help them become more independent learners. That's something you can discuss with the advisor. It's very important that the students feel very comfortable here and do well here. That's our main goal. So, Peter, I'm gonna shoot it back to you.
Thank you, Yukon. And thank you, Ronan. You reminded, both of you remind us all of the faculty-student relationship connection that's so important, and then triangulating with parents. And then more importantly, I forgot about the success of our alumni after Salisbury in college and universities and life at this point in terms of for many of them, and being very loyal to the school. And it's shown too in a number of older brothers, younger brother sets of students we have here, as well as graduates who have their sons here too. One more piece. We promise to be accessible to you. Not very often that you have direct access to the administration at schools, but that's one of the promises at Salisbury, whether that's by email or when you're here in person. We'd be glad to see you too, and trust us that we'll reach out to you. And then Mimi Babcock is the Director of Parent Programs. We're very lucky at Salisbury to have a leader so experienced and confident talking with families. She sends you messages, I think, every Friday with information and news from the Hilltop. Feel free to respond to her. I'm going to give our head of school a moment to say goodbye as we finish the webinar, but know that we had a wonderful year last year, and this truly is a historic year for Salisbury School, and your sons are part of it.
Thanks, Pete. And thank you for the opportunity to say one thing, because one piece that I will share with the folks that are here on campus, and if you hear it twice, that's okay, is that this is my 20th year at Salisbury School. And for those parents on this Zoom that are parents of sixth formers, of our seniors, you have an awful lot to be proud of. Your sons have helped us, maybe even more so than any class before them, in terms of establishing a culture. And as everyone knows, last year was difficult. Even just having the masks on all the time and the restrictions. Our senior class this year has done an amazing job of welcoming everybody. And one of the themes we're going to continue to talk about is how we can continue to do a better job of making everyone feel welcomed. Everyone feels like they have a spot here on the Hilltop. And I think that is as strong as we're as strong there as we've ever been. And so parents of sixth formers, I want to thank you. And I'm going to thank your sons, and I do thank them on a daily basis. Please know, as both Ronan and Yukon have said, and Peter, we love your sons, and we are going to do everything humanly possible to take great care of them. And we do treat them like they're our own. And we share in their successes. And we also, we share in their disappointments. But we will stand side by side, shoulder to shoulder with them and with you all as families If you aren't here on the Hilltop, we can't wait to welcome you back and see everybody in person. Have a wonderful night.